Hey guys, Sean here. Seany Boy here. I'm going to take a turn, a little twist on things today. I'm going to show you guys what I have personally for breakfast. My first meal of the day out of 6. So this is what I do, okay? So obviously if you guys have a blender would probably be the best. But I do this. Almond Breeze, original unsweetened. Obviously it has sodium in it, but it has the minimal amount of sodium that an almond milk can have, and almond milk is really, really healthy for you. That's what I usually go to. I mean, I guess you could do almond milk or coconut water if you want, but almond milk has been really good, and you don't really taste it when you mix it in a smoothie. I go for blueberries, strawberries. When I do 2 tablespoons of unsalted peanut butter. Again, minimize the salt. Salt leads to water retention. Your body tries to maintain a salt to water, an even balance of the salt and water in your body. And if you have a lot of salt in your body's going to try and make up for that, that balance and put more water in your body as well, leading to gaining more weight. So you want to have the least amount of sodium as possible, and of course drink about a gallon of water a day, gallon and a half depending on your weight, to flush out that excess water and salt. And I also do Metamucil. I do this. I do 1 tablespoon 3 times a day. 1 second. Annoying phone. Alright. So I do 3 tablespoons. 1 tablespoon 3 times a day. Sorry about that. And what this does is this is just straight fiber. You can put it in your smoothie, or sometimes what I like to do is leave it out of my smoothie and then just mix it with water and drink it, because then it goes into your body, and I think it works in your body a lot better when you just drink it with water, because then it goes straight into your system instead of like hidden with all the other ingredients. All right, guys. So yeah, that's basically what I have. One second here. I'm just opening up this almond milk because it's new. Alright. So with the almond milk, you want to put in 16 ounces of almond milk. You can see here. 16 ounces of almond milk. You usually can see the label 16. It's right on the line. Okay, so 16 ounces is 2 cups. 8 ounces is a cup. Okay, then I put the peanut butter in. 1 second, guys. I put the peanut butter in. I usually use a tablespoon. 2 of these. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. 1 second while I put that in. Now I go through peanut butter a lot. I'd probably say in a week I go through maybe. In a week I could easily go through maybe 7 to 8 jars of these. No, not 7 or 8. Maybe 3 or 4 jars in a week. Okay, it's it's a small jar. When you do 2 tablespoons, it doesn't last too much. Doesn't do too well. I'm going to use this cutting board for the purpose of cutting up the strawberries, and I'll show you how I do it. 1 second, guys. Sorry about the camera quality. I don't have anybody holding the camera for me, so. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to cut the strawberry like this. You know, you have the leaf on the top of the strawberry. You just literally slice the leaf off, so you have the entire strawberry. You don't waste any strawberry at all. You want to put 10 to 12 of these strawberries in the smoothie. So, you know, I'll cut those up. That'll take like 2 seconds. And you know, like I said, like, you know, fruit is natural sugar, guys. It's natural. It's not processed sugar. It's not sugar that you get in cereal. Sugar that you get from candy corn, from candy, any processed food. It's natural sugar, so your body is able to process it a lot better. And it actually has a lot of health benefits to it. So, wait, 10. I'm just gonna do 13 because there's 13 left, and I'm not gonna. Whatever. I go through strawberries and blueberries a lot too. That's mainly what I buy a lot of: almond milk, strawberries, blueberries, and peanut butter. So, as you can see, you see the strawberries cut up, and then obviously the stems right here. So that's that. So I'm going to take the strawberries, I'm going to put them in. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to, I'm going to get a paper towel, wipe my hands off. So now what you want to do is you want to get the blueberries. For the blueberries, you could just get a handful of blueberries, man. It doesn't really matter. A handful of blueberries is fine because you already have strawberries in there. Blueberries is a good superfood. Well, one of the superfoods. You want to make sure that all the stems are off the blueberries, guys, so you don't get a stem with it, because some blueberries come with stems. They still have the stem on them. You just take it off. Supposedly, you're supposed to wash your fruit before you use it. I don't. Saves time. I mean, in my eye, I mean, going with my logic, your body fights it off, all the shit off anyway. I mean, I'm not gonna be like overly anal about washing it. I mean, it's personal preference. I mean, I just do it because I don't want to waste time washing every single strawberry with a toothbrush. You know what I mean? Shit gets old real quick. But so now I have all the ingredients in. As you can see, all I need now is the Metamucil. Now, you know what? For time's sake, I'm going to put the Metamucil in. So now this is a teaspoon. This is 1 teaspoon. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the Metamucil. You could do a little over, a little, I mean, whatever. And just put it in. 1 second. Basically like that. Okay. This might be a little loud. I'm just going to blend it, guys. For this part, it'll take 2 seconds. All right, now blender's very useful. I use this blender all the time. All the time. So now you have this. Okay, so that's that. So now you have a smoothie. Tastes really good. You don't really taste anything. What you taste most of is the peanut butter. The peanut butter masks the taste of everything else. Not like there's really anything disgusting in the smoothie itself. Normally, what I also put in the smoothie is anywhere from a half a cup to a cup of liquid egg whites. That's just to get the egg whites in my system so I don't have to cook them. To be honest with you, cooking a cup of egg whites, a cup of egg whites is about 5 eggs. And that's a lot of eggs, especially egg whites. It's kind of disgusting. So I just put the cup of egg whites in the smoothie, blend it all together, and I just drink it. I'm still getting the same nutrients, but if anything, it's going in my system quicker because it's liquid. It's liquefied. But, you know, the peanut butter masks everything. You know, when you put the liquid egg whites in there, it tastes a little weird, you know what I mean? But after a while, you get used to the taste. I just chug it. It takes me 2 seconds to chug this, and then I'm done. That's it. Wipe your face off. Sayonara. It's that quick. That's the first meal of the day. Gets me going. The thing about the blueberries and the strawberries, they're really nutrient packed. They give you energy. They give you that natural energy, as opposed to processed sugar, where what it's going to do is it's going to spike your blood sugar really high and then drop your blood sugar really low. So it's basically going to, like, you know, plateau your blood sugar, and then it's just your blood sugar is going to drop really low. So that's why when you eat a lot of processed food that has, you know, processed sugar in it, refined sugar, sugar alcohol, stuff like that, it's not that type of sugar. That's why you get tired. That's why, you know, if you see a lot of people who eat a lot of cereal or processed foods, or, you know, McDonald's or Burger King, that's all processed sugar. If you notice, people who eat that all the time, their energy levels are low. You know, and it leads to depression. You know all that stuff. And it's because of what the sugar, the type of sugar, what that does to your body. If you have natural sugar like the fruit, you know, it'll energize your body, but then your body won't plateau your blood sugar at all. It'll keep your blood sugar steady, but also giving you those nutrients to drive you throughout the day. It's the starting meal, the driving force. Now, what you could do in the smoothie as well, I don't personally do it because I'm diabetic, so I'm trying to not eat every meal. I'm trying to not have a lot of carbs every meal. So, you know, the carbs that I have in this meal, I probably have about 30 grams of carbs between the blueberries, strawberries, and the Metamucil and the peanut butter. That's enough for me. But if you really wanted to, you could also add a cup of Quaker oatmeal, dry Quaker oatmeal, to the smoothie. Again, it'll be a little bit, you know, weird at first. When you drink it, you're drinking oats. So you can kind of, like, when every 5 or 6 gulps, you know, you'll be chewing some oats. Like, you know, it's weird, but you're getting, it's better. Again, it's better than cooking a bowl of oatmeal. It saves time. I personally don't like eating oatmeal, unless I get it from, like, Panera or something. I can't make my own oatmeal. I mean, it confuses me. It's weird. Oatmeal is just one of those 1700 Revolutionary War Paul Revere type fucking meals that I just can't. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't have a cobblestone outside of my driveway, right? So I ain't trying to cook that type of old school meal. That's old school. But yeah, so that's basically it, guys. That's what I have. I have a smoothie, and that's my first meal. Okay, I mean, you know, you cater your meals, all 6 meals. I mean, you might wake up late, and you might only be able to have 4 meals. That's not really the problem. The key is to having a meal every 2 hours until you go to bed. You want to have your last meal about an hour before you go to bed. Whenever you have your last meal, you wait an hour after your last meal to go to bed. It takes about an hour for your body to digest that food. So don't lay down. Don't lay down in bed after eating your last meal until an hour after you eat it. That's a key point. Eating 6 meals a day speeds up your metabolism. It keeps your metabolism going. You're constantly burning fat. So that's the key here. This is my first. This is my second meal of the day. I'm sorry. So it's now 11:57. 12 o'clock, I will have another meal at 2 or 2:30 because I have a fitness test. So around 2:30, I'll have my next meal. I'll send another YouTube video out and let you guys know what I'm eating for that meal and stuff like that. So you guys have somewhat of a basic understanding of what I eat. And like I said, change doesn't happen right away. People expect shit to happen overnight. It's really tough. You know, if you have a lot of mirrors in your house, you might want to turn them around. Looking at yourself in the mirror every day, you're not going to see change. You can look at yourself in the mirror 5 times a day for a month straight and you won't see a change because the change is gradual. The change is all the way down to the microbial level, the microscopic level in your body. You know what I mean? All your cells are changing, your body's changing on that small level, so you're not going to see it if you're looking at yourself all the time. So just be patient. It takes about at least a good month, 2 months, maybe 3 months for your body to you see actual changes. I mean, I just started seeing changes, slight changes, but I'm nowhere near seeing any major changes yet. You know, I still got a good 2 or 3 months left. You know what I mean? And of course, it's not easy. I'm gonna tell you, like, eating really healthy, it's not easy. You guys could, you know, I mess up. I mess up all the time. It really isn't. You know, that's why they say get a good sleep schedule if you can. Get yourself on a good routine because it's a life. It's like you're living a double life. You know, you have your one life where, you know, you pay your bills, you go to work, you know, you hang out with your friends, you know, like, I don't know, you have relaxation time, you do whatever you need to do, right? You take care of yourself. But then you have this other life where, you know, you got to make sure that you have this meal at 4 o'clock, this meal at 6 o'clock. You got to make sure that you prepare your meals on Sunday for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you prepare your meals on Wednesday for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then so forth and so on and so forth. So it's a commitment. You need to be committed. You need to have that goal in your mind. Like, listen, like, in 5 or 6 months, this is what I want. This is how I want my body to look. I'm telling you right now, after about 3 weeks to a month of eating healthy like this, I will tell you one thing that you will notice is you'll be more energized. You'll feel a lot better. Your mind will be a lot clearer. You'll be happier. It's hard to explain. These are all feelings. These are all your body isn't changing anatomically, but physiologically, your body changes a little bit. You know, just like your mindset. Your mindset's a lot clearer. And your face clears up completely. So if you have if you have pimples, sometimes I get like little pimples every once in a while. It clears your entire face up. So it's like it's a self-esteem booster. You know what I mean? So you do see some changes in after eating healthy for a month that will motivate you to keep going. It's just hard. You know what I mean? For me personally, it's really hard to, you know, sometimes I stay up at night, you know, playing, you know, Call of Duty, whatever, like, or I'll just be watching Netflix and I get hungry. I get hungry really late at night. And the reason why I get hungry sometimes is because I don't eat the 6 meals I should have had throughout the day. So if you eat the 6 meals throughout the day that you're supposed to, then you won't be as hungry at night, even if you do stay up a little late. You know what I mean? So that's a little bit of a generalized understanding of, like, the body And, you know, like I said, it's not easy, guys. But, you know, if you guys like this video, I can definitely make more. I'm not a professional. Like, I don't know everything. I'm not going to lie. I'm still learning about my body. Because I have diabetes, it's an obstacle. I have to... It's an obstacle in the sense that I have to... It's a little bit harder to figure out what I need to do to get my body to where I want to get my body. Because diabetes, it's... You know, I got to check my blood sugar. I got to make sure my blood sugar is always maintained. That's another life. So it gets complicated. But if you don't have diabetes, it should be a little bit easier for you. I'm still trying to understand my body. I still consult with people that know more about fitness than I do. And I'm always learning more and more things from other people that have been in the fitness world for a lot longer than I have. But whatever knowledge I do know, I can definitely pass on to you guys. Like I said, I'm still learning. But if you like this video, just, you know, let me know on Twitter. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You know, if I can't answer it, I can get somebody that can answer it, and then I'll give you the answer. You know what I mean? But definitely, like, you know, I've had a couple of people come up to me and ask me, like, can you help me? Like, I can't guarantee, you know, that I'll get you to exactly where you want to be. But I know that I can start you in the right direction, and it's up to you to continue on with that direction until you reach your goals. You know, I can give you the tools to start leading a better and healthier life, and then it's up to you to maintain that healthy life and to be consistent and to be dedicated. You know what I mean? To be driven. And that comes in here, willpower. Your willpower needs to be really strong. You need to be able to say no when you're in the grocery store, to chips, to you know, chips is my weakness. I love chips, but it's like you gotta say no to it. Everybody has their weakness. You have to have the willpower to say no. Just think about it this way, guys. You know, you go into a grocery store, you're hungry. You have the option of going down the aisle where the candy is, right? You can go down the aisle where the candy is, and you might, you know, see a candy bar that you like. But, you know, whether or not you pick that candy bar up is a different story. Now, you think about this. You might be craving that candy bar, right? But it's almost like an out of sight, out of mind type of thing. You see the candy bar, you want to reach for it, but you don't. You're craving it because you're looking at it. Once you walk past it and you go into the other aisle, you forget about it that quick. So that's how easy. That's how hard/easy it could or could not be to pass up something that you have temptations for. You know, your mind. You know, a lot of people don't give your mind a chance to, you know, to be like, you know what, I don't need that. Let me go into the next aisle, and then they don't give your mind a chance. They don't give their mind a chance to forget about it, and that's I think that's the problem. You know what I mean? I also heard going to the grocery store when you're hungry isn't a good idea. It's not a good idea at all. I do it all the time. Clearly, I haven't learned, but yeah. So if you guys like this, if you guys have any other questions, please give me a shout out on Twitter, DM me. And I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have. You know, your health, at the end of the day, guys, all you have is your health. You know, people might say, oh, fuck this, fuck my health, I don't care about this, I don't care about that. Well, you know what? You know, some of you guys might like going hiking every weekend. Some of you guys might play video games, right? Some of you guys might like playing basketball with your friends over the summer. Well, you know what? I got news for you. If you don't take care of your health, all those things that you love doing could stop, you know? You know, if you don't focus on your health, eventually your health will, you know, it'll start showing, and it'll start affecting you severely. You know, it's almost like it's not chronic. It's over time. You know what I mean? it's over time that your health affects you. You know, so you might be eating whatever the hell you want right now, and it's not affecting you. But 10 years down the road, when you're 30 years old and you look like 60, and I'm 30 years old and I look like I'm fucking 15 years old, you know, you're gonna be like, damn, Sean, like, how do you look so young when you're 50 years old? And how do I look so old? I look like I'm 80 when I'm 40, and you're 40 and you look like you're 20. That's when it's gonna start affecting you, and people don't understand that. You know, so you gotta start setting the tone now while you're younger to get your body into good habits. So when you get older, those habits are instilled in you. It's almost like second nature, like the back of your hand. You know what I mean? So, you know, like that. Like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. It's like almost like a half an hour special, a Seany Boy special. But yeah, guys, I wanted to let you know that you know, I do support you guys, and you know, like I really do respect and admire your will to want to like change yourself. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of courage to step up and say that you want to change yourself. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta bypass all the stubbornness and all that stuff. And if you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. About what I eat, about, you know, some good things to eat. Maybe even workouts. You know what I mean? I'm still learning about workouts, proper form, everything. So if you guys have any questions, let me know on Twitter. Also, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. It was more of an informational video instead of a funny one. But, you know, lately a lot of kids have been coming to me on Twitter and being like, listen, like, what do I do? What do I eat? So I wanted to give you a little glimpse of what I have, one of my meals. And if you guys wanted me to show you, make more videos of what I eat, other things I eat, let me know and I'll show you. I'm not going to show you every step, but I can show you like what I have after it's done, and I can tell you what I did to prepare it and what I put on it, and stuff like that. So, like I said, guys, give me a shout out if you guys have any questions. Don't be a stranger, and Seany Boy out.